Hello, I'm Monty Oakham, and I'm currently writing a Breaking Bad erotic fanfiction. But, so, I preface all of this with this story involves a racist. I'm not racist. The story that's about to follow does not condone or encourage racism. It merely involves what happens when one of the people that you get stuck hanging out with is racist and the events that follow. Let's go with that. So, back when I went to the Tard School, which, if you've watched my previous videos, you've heard about the Tard School. It was a magical place. Let's go with that. So, this was in Hot Springs, Arkansas. So, Tard School I went to, found a group of people that, I enjoyed hanging out with, because I'm stuck there and I might as well. But, one of the dudes that I was hanging out with liked doing, like, the haunted stuff, the supernatural, the, exploring graveyards and crap like that. Like, okay, this is cool, this is fun, I can have a good time with this. So, we were going to go check out one of the local graveyards, and so I go ahead and lay out, where we were all sitting in the car, because he was the only one with the car, so he kind of got to call the shots on where the fuck we went. That's just how it is. So, he's in the driver's seat, obviously. I'm directly behind him in the back driver's seat. Another guy that isn't really important to the story, but was kind of there, was on the other side. And in the front passenger seat was his buddy. We'll call him Tyler. So, Tyler's a racist. Plain and simple, it's the South. I'm at a school for retards. Racists are kind of expected. So, we can drive out to this one graveyard that's there in town. Apparently it had pre-existed a lot of the building, the expansion of the city itself. So, it just kind of got incorporated and put as a pocket park there, sandwiched between, a gas station, apartment buildings, and a $5 shop. So, we all pile in the car, because we've got nothing better to do, and we go out to this graveyard, and we go from the gas station, which is about a block away, park there because it's the only available parking, walk down to this graveyard. And as soon as we get there, we're all like, oh, this is cool, it's getting dark, like, it's gonna be a fun time. Tyler looks up at the fucking sign above the graveyard and sees that it's a Jewish graveyard. To which he immediately takes offense and is just like, ugh, I'm not gonna go look at a bunch of fucking Steins and Goldsteins and blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Then you can fucking stand outside. So we all go, and, look around at these grave sites, and, it's cool. It's a fun time. Like, there's graves there from the late 1800s. It's kind of neat. I'm having a good time. Everybody else is having a good time, except for Tyler, because he wants to be a racist and stand outside the gates. I'm not fucking going to the graveyard. Being a douche. So, we all finish up. We're tired of hearing Tyler bitching from the gates of the graveyard and being just a little bitch, basically. So, we wrap it up. We gotta head out. And as we're all leaving the cemetery, there's two black dudes, like, a little ways away. And one of them starts yelling at us. Like, I couldn't fucking hear what he said. Not hearing about it, or not worried about it, other than the fact that Tyler then decides it's time to, display his most racist action that, I'd seen the entire evening, and yells back at the guy, F you, and word. So shit's on. Like, simply by the fact that we're all white, and we're in, a black neighborhood, and we're standing beside the guy that yelled, fuck you, N-word. We're all screwed. I'm a tubbly fuck. So, sorry, getting a bit out of order. So, Tyler yells, F you, N-word. And still astounds me to this day that he didn't actually say, fuck you, N-word. He said, F you, like literally the words, F you, and then actually said the N-word, which is very confusing to me. Like, it seems like the lesser of the two words is the one he bleeped out, but that's just my opinion. I digress. So, at this point, both of the black dudes start running towards us, and we all immediately panic and start running for the car, which, as I said, is a block away. And I'm a tubbly motherfucker. I don't run. I don't fucking run at all. The last time I ran was in gym when it was required in high school, and even then it was very, very fucking half-assed. So, a friend of ours that was driving the car, to call him Nick. Nick works. Nick is a scrawny, tall, lanky motherfucker. Immediately, shoom, takes off. Other dude that was in the back passenger seat with me, let's call him Travis. Travis immediately, shoom, takes off. Tyler, the racist who instigated all of this entire problem, is tubbly but not as tubbly as me. So, he takes off running, and because I'm ADHD and fucking can't pick up on social cues, I'm the last one to take off running, and the slowest motherfucker of us all. The only saving grace in all of this was that the two dudes who, were yelling at us in the first place were, a decent ways away. So we all take off running. Just fucking go. It's time to get to the car. It's time to be in a metal protective box and be the fuck out of there. So we're all running to the car. The entire time, the two black dudes that were behind us are yelling, and I can't hear what they're saying. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I just know Tyler's a racist, and he instigated all of this, and this is going to be a bad time no matter what's going on. What happens from here, it's just going to be a bad time. So, we all tear an ass for the car. My tubbly ass is obviously the last one to get in. I jump in the car, and so I jump in the car, and the two black dudes are right behind us. So they come up to the driver's door, next door, and start banging on the fucking window. Just boom, 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 boom. Roll down your window. Roll down your window. And I'll never forgive him for this. Nick decides to reach up and rolls down my fucking window right behind him. So, my window's the one that's down. Black dude comes up, sticks his whole head up into the window, looks round at all of us. Want to buy some drugs? So yeah, thank God didn't hear what Tyler said. But yeah, sticks his whole torso up into my window. I'm sitting there like this, and he's just like, y'all want to buy some drugs? Crack, weed, speed, I got what you need. No. No, we're good, man. Thanks, so. Oh! What y'all running for? Needed some exercise? Pfft, fucking white people. Pulls his whole torso back out of the car, turns to his big, burly Michael Clark Duncan looking motherfucking friend. And it's just like, they say they good. And both of them immediately turn around and walk the fuck off. At which point, we all immediately turn and start just punching the ever-living shit out of Tyler. Just giving him the beating that he deserved for being a fucking racist. And drove off. Perfectly fine. Ran for nothing. Decade later, I'm still fucking pissed off that I had to run for nothing. For your friendly neighborhood drug dealer. Because Tyler wanted to turn around and be a fucking racist and start yelling the N-word. While standing outside of a Jewish cemetery. Because he was too good to go look at a bunch of fucking Goldsteins and Silversteins. Fuck racist.